So today I'd like to show you the how to download, in my opinion, one of the better code compilers, code editors, called VS Code. Now, not everyone has experience with programming. Not everyone's taken, classes, little informational videos, and I know some of these things can be a little tricky sometimes. So, I would just come out here and make a video for it. So the best thing, in my opinion, would be go to Google, just look up VS Code. Very good chance it'll just be the top option for Visual Studio Code. Most people just abbreviated it to VS Code, but whatever. This particular video will be on downloading it for Windows. If you want it for Mac, Linux, there are stable downloads for it, but since I'm running a Windows machine, that's the one we will show today. So go ahead and download for Windows. It will take you to a little screen, and it's not a very big file. It's only 86 megs, so it should only take a couple seconds to download. Shouldn't be too long. If you're using Firefox, or there should be a little download bar up here that you can go and find your file from. If you're in Chrome, I believe it would be somewhere down here, or you can go to your File Explorer, and it should download into the Downloads folder. And if you don't have your File Explorer pinned down here in the taskbar, you can always hit the Window key and then just type in this to take you to this PC, and you'll get back to this exact screen. So we'll go to Downloads, wherever you have to go through, find the VS Code setup, go ahead and double click it. It'll ask if you want to run the file. Yeah, we'll trust it. Take it a second while it figures out what it wants to do. Standard license stuff. You can read it if you want to. I don't have that kind of time, so go ahead and accept and go to next. For download location, it would probably be best to just go ahead and let it go to the default location. Next. Start menu folder. I usually don't use start menu stuff, but so I'll just go ahead and say don't create a start menu folder. Next. I would like a desktop icon, but again, a lot of this is just what do you want. Add a path, sure. Register code, add open with code action to Windows Explorer. Those can be nice, but they're not extremely necessary. But desktop icon is usually pretty handy. Next, make sure everything is what you want to see. Go ahead and tell it to install. It'll extract the files you need and then go through, install them, configure them, all that fun stuff. Again, shouldn't take too long. It's pretty optimized for Windows devices. Then it'll let you know that, hey, everything is complete and set up. If you want to go ahead and launch it, you can leave this checked and click finish. Or if you don't want to launch it right now, you're just downloading this for later use, just uncheck it and finish. So now we should be able to close this. We can probably close our Firefox, but I'll just leave it open for now. And you can see here that Visual Studio Code. It should look kind of like a little blue X with a ribbon on the side. That I don't really know what that symbol's supposed to look like, but whatever. Go ahead and run it if you didn't run it from the other option menu. And then it gives you a pretty standard welcome page. Full screen it if you'd like. Choose the look you want. High contrast, light mode. I personally like dark mode for most of my things. Editing skills, editor playground is necessary. You can do side-by-side editing. And then in a later video, if you need it, you can install Git. I'm going to go ahead and install Git just because it is super handy. But that will be on a separate video. So thank you very much.